Hello, everyone. Today we are going to talk about an action crime drama called Baby Driver from 2017. A lot of interesting things are waiting for you. A red Subaru stops right in front of the bank. 3 criminals get out of the car. Their names, Buddy, Darling, and Griff. They are heading for the financial institution. The driver, nicknamed the Baby, stays in the car, waiting for the guys. Baby loves music. He constantly wears headphones and listens to his favorite tracks, which give him motivation and cheer him up. The robbers steal several $100,000 from the bank's cash register and run to the car. Meanwhile, Baby steps on the gas. He continues to listen to loud music, despite the fact that they are being chased by several police cars at the same time. Baby is very skillful at driving. He drives as well as a real racing driver. Baby skillfully maneuvers in a dense city traffic. Suddenly, a police helicopter starts chasing them. Baby notices 2 red cars on the road and drives up to them. In the tunnel, Baby switches places with one of the cars. In this way, he tricks the cops and hides in an underground parking lot. Later, the boy buys coffee for everyone and then goes to the bandits' hideout. The gang leader, whom everyone calls Doc, is waiting for them there. He is a very cruel and influential gangster. The leader divides the stolen money among everyone, and Griff asks Doc why the guy is always wearing headphones and listening to music. Griff shows aggression toward the boy, but Baby simply ignores the big man. The bandits take the loot and leave. Doc takes almost all of the Baby's share because he owes him a decent amount of money. After that, he gives him $10,000, gloves, and a new cell phone for communication. The leader asks the boy to wait for his call and leaves. The boy returns home. There he lives with his foster father, whose name is Joseph. The boy hides the looted money in secret places in the floor, and Joseph advises his adopted son not to do dirty deeds. The boy takes out a tape of his conversations with Doc and other gangsters to use as another blackmail tool. The boy's collection includes a huge number of recordings for all occasions. A special place among them is occupied by a cassette with the inscription, Mom. The boy remembers his mother with longing. He will never forget the day his parents had another fight and died in a car accident. Baby goes to a diner. There he notices a pretty waitress named Deborah. She sings a song, and the boy, as usual, records the voice he likes. Soon Deborah returns to take a customer's order. She notices that Baby is recording her voice. They get to know each other. The boy asks what song the waitress was singing, and the girl answers him. It seems that at that moment they developed feelings for each other. Later, in a music store, Baby buys a record with this song on it. A few days later, Doc tells him that they have a new deal. Baby goes to the gangster's lair where he meets the new criminals, Eddie, JD, and Bats. The bandits also ask why Baby is always wearing headphones. Doc explains that it's because of a childhood car accident that left his ears ringing constantly, and that music calms him down and makes the noise quieter. This is Baby's last case. After this crime, the boy will be able to pay his debt and go away. Doc explains the plan for the next robbery to the bandits, while Baby, as usual, listens to music. Bats is sure that Baby didn't hear anything, but Baby easily repeats Doc's words in detail. The next day, the team tracks down an armored collection van. While Baby waits in the car, the other criminals go to execute their plan. Bats eliminates the guards, after which the robbers take the money and return to the van. Baby runs away, but a Marine in a car is following the boys. Bats is about to shoot at the pursuer, but Baby sharply twists the steering wheel and prevents the bastard from doing so. The boy deftly swerves from one road to another, and the Marine's car turns over on the side of the road. The robbers get caught in a traffic jam and take the car of a woman and her child. JD says he lost his gun. This means that the police will most likely find the gun. In the underground parking lot, the gangsters switch cars again. Bats is unhappy that Baby didn't let him eliminate the Marine. However, the latter assures him that he was just maneuvering on his way to the vault. Doc divides the stolen money among the whole team. But there is one problem. The bandits killed the guard and lost the gun. Because of this, the police will quickly find the bandits by a fingerprint on the lost gun. The leader orders Baby to get rid of the body. Meanwhile, Baby gets to the place. The boy takes the car with the bandit's body to a landfill and remembers his mother again. After that, Baby arrives at the diner. As you might have guessed, Deborah works there. They talk again, and then the boy accompanies the girl to the laundry. The boy tells the girl about the car accident in which he lost his parents and about his hearing problems. At home, Joseph advises Baby to find a normal job. Heeding his foster father's words, the boy gets a job as a pizza delivery boy. He spends more and more time with Deborah. The boy and the girl begin to get closer. The boy invites Deborah to a restaurant, and she accepts. At the restaurant, Baby notices Doc watching the couple. The gangster offers the boy to take part in another case. He threatens him and says that if the baby refuses, Deborah and Joseph will be hurt. Doc brings the baby to the post office, which they will soon need to rob. The leader orders the boy to enter the building and look around, taking Doc's little nephew with him just in case. In the branch, Baby memorizes the number of CCTV cameras and cashiers, and the clever Sam draws Baby attention to important details. After talking to the friendly cashier, they return to the car and discuss what they saw. In the evening, the guy calls Deborah and offers to go with him anywhere, as long as it is very far away. Later, the boy goes to the gangster's hideout. There he also sees Buddy, Darling, and Bats. The boy is surprised because Doc has never hired the same performers for a new job before. The leader explains the plan to rob the post office and adds that the guys need to buy unmarked weapons from the butcher. The team goes to meet with the arms dealers. On the way, Bats asks them to stop at a store. Darling, in the back seat, tells Buddy that Bats keeps staring at her. Buddy starts to get very angry and wants to kill Bats, but Darling says that they have to finish the job first. When they arrive at the place where the deal is to take place, the boys meet a butcher. Unexpectedly, Bats pulls out a gun and kills the merchant. His comrades also have to open fire to destroy all the arms dealers. After that, the bandits blow up the car with the bodies and escape. Bats explains that the traitors were actually policemen in disguise. That's why he had to kill them. On the way back, Bats asks to stop at a diner. Baby wants to refuse because Deborah works there, but the bastard insists. Deborah notices an agitated Baby in the company of the bandits. She pretends not to know the boy. After the group of criminals has dinner, the crazed Bats wants to shoot the waitress because he doesn't want to pay the meager bill. Baby stops the bandit, who realizes that he is not indifferent to Deborah. Baby leaves the girl a message on the napkins. In the message, he indicates the time of his escape. When the bandits return to the hideout, Doc shouts that they have failed the mission. Bats makes an excuse that the arms dealers were actually cops. Buddy and Darling support him, while Baby silently watches from the sidelines. The leader says that the police will soon be out looking for them, and they need to get out of here now. The bandits reply that they still have to rob the post office, and Baby agrees and suggests that they leave tomorrow morning. At night, Baby tries to run away to Deborah, but is stopped by Buddy and Bats. The gangsters suspect the boy of betrayal when they find out that he is recording all their conversations on tape. After that, Bats knocks out the driver. The guy comes to in the gangster's hideout and tries to explain everything. He says that all the tapes were needed for his cool remixes. He turns on one of them. Meanwhile, Deborah can't wait for the guy at the diner. In the morning, the gang arrives at the post office. Buddy grabs Deborah, who pretends to be a hostage, and together with the psycho, they enter the building. Baby notices the cashier he talked to a few days ago. He waves his head at the woman. Surprisingly, she understands and runs away, but soon returns with a security guard. At this time, bandits run out of the window, and Bats immediately shoots the guard. Bats shouts at the driver to move. Then Baby deliberately presses the gas at high speed and drives into the truck, and the metal rebar turns the Bat's head into a bloody mess. Buddy and Darling shoot back at the cops who appear, and Baby tries to escape. He runs to a shopping center. There he changes his clothes, but the cops notice the fugitive again. The boy threatens the woman with a gun and steals her car, politely returning her bag. In the shootout, the police kill Darling, and Buddy manages to escape. Buddy blames Baby for his lover's death and vows to kill him. When he gets to the house, Baby sees that the bandits have already been there before him. But fortunately, Joseph was not seriously injured. The boy leaves Joseph at the nursing home and then hurries to Deborah's diner, where Buddy is waiting for him, ready for revenge. Suddenly, a policeman appears in the building and almost immediately hides in the restroom. Buddy is distracted for a moment, and Baby takes advantage. He shoots the bandit in the shoulder and runs away with Deborah. The policeman runs out of the restroom, but the wounded Buddy shoots him in cold blood. The guy tries to call Doc, but he asks him never to call again. A couple of lovers steal a car from two bandits and drive to the gangsters' hideout. Baby asks them to return the tapes in exchange for everything they stole from the post office. Doc agrees. He sees Deborah gently calming the guy down. Doc also gives the couple a bag of money so they can leave the country. The three of them go down to the elevator, where they are met by the cops. Doc kills all the cops but gets shot in the shoulder. Suddenly, Buddy appears in a police car and runs over Doc, leaving the leader no chance of survival. The bandit is going to kill Baby. But Baby deftly jumps over the car. Buddy chases the couple in the car, but as a result of the chase, the police car falls and crashes. However, the bandit manages to jump out of the car. He shoots near Baby's ear, rupturing his eardrums and stunning him. Deborah attacks Buddy from behind. Baby grabs the gangster's gun and shoots him in the leg. The gangster steps back and falls on a police car, dying instantly. In the morning, Malyuk and Deborah try to leave the city, but fall into a police trap. The boy decides to surrender. During the trial, Joseph, Deborah, a woman with a child, and an old woman with a purse testify in his defense. The judge sentences the boy to 25 years in prison, with the possibility of parole in 5 years. In prison, Baby writes to his girlfriend, who is looking forward to his release. At the end of the movie, Baby is released from prison. A joyful Deborah is waiting for him at the gate. Only one question remains. Is this a reality or a boy's dream? If you have watched the video so far, you should know that I'm happy to have viewers like you. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to the channel and follow the news. OLEJA Recapped was with you. See you soon.